Welcome back to Gaming with Bigby. I am Bigby, and this is a World of Warships series update. As you may have noticed, obviously I don't have a replay on tap today, and I haven't had replays for the last 2 weeks. Now, part of that was due to the holidays, and just general busyness. I have a family, I have a job, things are busy. It's just the way it goes. But a large portion of it is also due to technical issues. As you may have known, there was the holiday update for World of Warships came out, and a number of people had some technical problems with it, particularly those of us with AMD drivers, although it may also affect people with NVIDIA. I don't know. I haven't investigated closely enough to find that out. However, those of us who have AMD drivers have been experiencing a lot of very strange issues, both in playing and in doing replays. My initial issues were with playing. I was having all sorts of very strange issues, and after going through, I actually never ended up dealing with World of Warships support. I simply went to the support forums and went to basically the other players to see if I could bounce anything off them, because I often find that people will find the solution on their own long before the official support ever has a chance to figure it out. So sometimes simply going to the community is a much better solution than going to the official support. So that's where I started. I started with the community. I wanted to do my level best to fix it on my own before I started working with support. And what I found is that if you've had any update to your drivers, and there are any alterations in the driver's settings which attempt to override the anti-aliasing settings in World of Warships, it causes very, very strange graphical issues. So after doing some investigating, cleaning out my drivers, reinstalling my drivers, going through and making sure all of the settings are set to the defaults, I was able to play World of Warships again. I played a few games. I got a couple good ones. I actually had a very interesting one on tap for you today. Unfortunately, when I went to do the actual recording to play the game back as a replay and record it in my recording software, which is OBS, what I discovered was that the same problems that were happening during gameplay previously were now happening during the replay, and you can see it here. And as you can see, this weird ghosting, this artifacting, this is unviewable. This is terrible. And I had gone through again, rechecked my settings again. I made sure that everything was set to the driver defaults, that there was no application overrides. Everything was accepting the application setting, so that World of Warships would have control over what video was showing and what was not. The only thing I can assume is it is some way in which the replay system... Now, keep in mind, when I'm viewing the replay on my screen, it was crystal clear. It was perfect. Looked great. I thought to myself, fantastic, I'm going to have a wonderful episode for Wednesday. And then I went to review the recording, and it looked like this. So the only thing I can think is that somehow, between the last patch and this one, the most recent patch, something changed in World of Warships, and OBS can't hook into it anymore. Now, I'm not having any problems with any other games, both playing and in recording. I can play, for example, World of Tanks with no problem. Unfortunately, I can't record replays on World of Tanks because for some reason my install of World of Tanks, the replays never record properly. So I have no idea what that is. It's a fresh install of World of Tanks, the HD version, and none of the replays ever keep. But that's a whole separate issue. But if I, for example, here's Cities Skylines. And as you can see, it looks beautiful. And I can click around on things. And we're going to attempt to go into third person. I can even go into the 3D view mod, and that works fine, although the frame rate's really terrible. OBS does make a bit of an impact on your frame rate, so that's something to keep in mind. I can record that, no problem. Here's Fallout 4. Don't mind that grenade. I have my record key bound to Alt, so unfortunately in Fallout 4 that causes me to throw a grenade. But as you can see here, while there is a little bit of a frame rate drop, again, because OBS does give you a frame rate hit, and I'm running Fallout 4 on Ultra, so it's already pretty strained. My video card is an R9 290, so it's not the top of the line, but it's very, very good card nonetheless. And it can run Fallout 4 on Ultra, but when I'm recording at the same time, I absolutely get a frame rate hit. So if I'm going to do regular recording of Fallout 4, for example, I would probably have to drop down to the high graphics. But as you can see, it records, no problem. It is only World of Warships that I'm having this issue with right now. And if we flip back to the World of Warships video, you can see, but look at this. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. And unfortunately, what it means is that it is not possible for me to bring you any replays right now until such time as this gets resolved. And at this point, I've gone through every single thing I can go through. The only thing I can assume right now is something is broken in World of Warships. They have got some weird code going on. OBS can't handle it. The drivers are all set at the default, so it's the only game that does this. It's the only one. Therefore, it's the only thing I can assume is the problem is within World of Warships itself. If anybody out there in the community has any answers for me, who can perhaps come up with some kind of a solution. And again, all of this worked until I updated to the latest patch in World of Warships, and World of Warships is the only game I own where I am having this problem. So, the only thing I can assume is something is broken in World of Warships and needs to be fixed. World of Warships devs, if you watch this video, take a look at the quality of this is the replays. Now I know, yes, the replays are not fully supported yet, yada yada yada. But it doesn't matter. This shouldn't happen. This didn't happen until the most recent patch. So you changed something, and it broke something. I don't know what. And I'm not going to say, oh, you guys stink. I'm not going to be like that. I understand. Programming is a complex, difficult job to do. You guys have nothing but my respect for the difficult work that you do. To bring us such an entertaining game, and it's such a gorgeous game, so just so much fun. It's so well made. But something went wrong with the last patch, and I just don't know. I don't know where to go to turn. So we'll probably be looking into submitting an official support ticket. But in the meantime, as you can imagine, World of Warships Wednesdays is on indefinite hiatus until such time. I will be bringing you other content until then, and I will do my best to bring you the other interesting content. It will not be World of Warships, it will not be World of Tanks, because as previously mentioned, I, for some reason, am unable to get any replays. The replay files just flat don't save. So, don't know what's going on with that either. Again, brand new install of World of Tanks. Can't get you any replays. So, I might bring some other game. Maybe I'll throw in some Fallout 4, but I'm pretty deep into the game already, so I don't know, maybe a little City Skylines? Maybe some Don't Starve Stranded. That's the newest one. Some Don't Starve. I don't know. We'll see. But in the meantime, World of Warships Wednesdays is unfortunately on indefinite hiatus until such time as I'm actually able to record replays that don't look like this. And I want to thank you very, very much for watching. And I appreciate your patience in waiting for me to bring new episodes out. And hopefully I will be able to bring you new episodes in the near future. And I will see you in my next episode.